Hi YouTube, it's the Paper Witch. So you're probably wondering where the hell I've been. No, probably not. I'm sure you got your planner fix from elsewhere, which is fine. Obviously, I've been getting mine. So, this is my 2017 Dixie Dory from Planner Candy. And, I just gotta get comfortable. I am not in, okay. Hopefully you can't see my legs. I'm sitting Indian style on the floor, trying, you would not believe the setup that I've got going on here. So, hopefully this video doesn't cut out. Sometimes my iPad does that. Does anybody else have that trouble with their Apple products where you're filming and it just cuts out because you didn't tell you were out of space? Which I don't even have a lot of pictures on this thing or anything. Like, I've taken so much stuff off of it, and then I found out I had to, like, delete again from the trash. I thought once you deleted it was gone, but whatever. I digress. Anywho, so my 2017, this is usually in it, sorry guys. So I have 2 pen loops, one for my pen and one for my, so I'll show you my pens first. So this is my pen. There, I'm not used to where's the camera's right here. Okay, sorry. So here this is my stylus pen. It's nice and skinny, fits really good in the Erin Condren pen loops that you can stick in your planner. It actually is a perfect fit. It's like this was made for it. So I can use this for my phone. I can use it for whatever I need it. It's skinny. And when you find nice pens that you like, you know, if the ink isn't the best, like the cartridge that's inside isn't the best, that's okay. You can find one that will fit that's better at Staples. They sell refills for your fancy pens where you're like, oh, my fancy pen is dead. Go to Staples. Bring the empty thing that was inside. I'm sure you'll have one. I have another checker pen that I love that my husband's holding hostage because I have his earphones. But I have refills for that. So just open your pen, find out what it takes, and go to Staples, and you know. And this one would probably take something very standard because it came from the Dollar Tree, so it probably takes very standard ink. You could probably fit regular Bic things in these. Actually, let's look. Why not? Oh, okay. So this has got a regular standard thing that's stuck in this little cover. So, sorry. So this is what's inside my pen. It's a regular standard ink that's stuck inside the top of that, and then it goes in here, screws on, and the cover goes on. I'm going to assume that this takes regular Bic. Like you could go get a bunch of Bic pens from the Dollar Tree or from Staples and pull out the ink stems and use those. So, or actually, you might be able to fit an InkJoy stem in one of these. I'm going to test that because I have a lot of pens that I don't know what I can do with them because they were nice but took regular ones. So yeah, I'm going to do a pen video eventually. So this one is my highlighter. This is my Bible High Glider. I use these in my Bible, and I use these in here. So my Bible, so I'm called the Paper Witch. I recently started attending a Protestant church, though I've really come away from paganism over the years. I started out in Christianity, kind of came full circle through. I've made my own path, per se. I believe there's something out there. I'm just lost as to what it is. So I'm still searching. So we'll see where this leads us. But I do still find myself in my left-handed pathways quite a bit. I do believe we all believe in the same thing and call it something different, but let's get off that subject. So this is one of those Bible Glide highlighters. These are great, especially for your hobonichis or your jibin techos with the Toma River paper. It doesn't leak through. It's really great. They don't bleed because it's like waxy. It's wax. See? It's very wax. It's like highlighter wax. It's like a highlighter crayon. It's so cool. And they come single. You can get them singly at your local Christian bookstore, or you could get them at Staples as well. Sometimes they have like this funky blue one, weird blue colored one that's not really neon blue. At the Target dollar spot, I got like 2 of those. They're actually really cute. I don't think I have one with me. If I do in my pen box, I will pull it out. So this is my 2017 Dixie Dory. I love this. It is her Funky Chunky from Planner. So the Dixie Dory is from Planner Candy. The Planner Candy Etsy shop. So this is a close-up of my spine. Very thick. Each one of these circles has 2 strings. So I could hold 2, 4, 6 books, or I could hold around each string 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. You could get up to 6. If the books were thin enough, you could get 16 books in here. If the books were thin enough. So 3, 6 times 18. I lied. I can't count. If the books were thin enough, you could get 18 books in here. Is that not crazy? But the spine is not thick enough for 18 regular sized books. Maybe some books in a lot of folders, but this works for what I've got going on. So basically, this is not working out the way I wanted. Okay, so I have my little charm on it. Now this charm was originally on my Dixie Dory that I have, my Alice in Wonderland Dixie Dory, because of the clock. You can see, and then the little the flamingo, because she plays like they play the crochet with the flamingos. I love that. So I love it. I'm thinking about changing the strings to gold strings. I haven't decided. Or at least this one, not the inside ones, just this one. Because I wouldn't be able to figure out how she tied all those strings. I've got my tassel from my bookmark. And my bookmark tassels I put through this main string here, so I never lose my bookmark. Like, if my bookmark comes out, it's not going anywhere relatively quick. Relatively, like, I'm not going to lose it. So, and then I have, these are some of my bookmarks that are going to be going into my Etsy store. These ones aren't as cleanly cut as the ones that will be in my store. These are my prototypes. So they're on, they are, some are beads, just regular beads. These ones will be the more inexpensive ones, $1 or $2. And then these are tumble stones that I purchased, drilled holes into quartz crystal and things like that. And those ones will be different quartzes and different stones, and those ones will be more. But those will be up very soon. I'm working on my stock now. And then we flip in. So on the first 2 strings, I've got one whole book. It is my 2017. I tried putting this on one string and having another book here. It's just a hair bit too thick. This book already peeks out a little bit. And when someone hand makes these Dixie Dories, you're going to get peek out no matter what. I have to pull it a certain way, and it's because my books are thick. And as they will get thicker, I will probably have to downsize what I have in the back, and I'm okay with that. But this has been the most perfect Dory I've ever owned. So I got this one at this weekly calendar at not Staples, TJ Maxx. They have all colors of these. I just thought I love this color. I like this color, so I'll bring it up so you can see. So it started in December, but I'm starting in January. This is this week. So I have this main one here, but this is this week. This is kind of like, you know what I got going on. So I've got January kind of set and filled already. So, but this is what a blank section looks like, and I went through the entire year and put in my laundry days and what my car insurance is due. So, and other bills, like on the 1st, I'll be putting when rent is due, things like that. And then I've got my Hobonichi Techo 2017. So this I'm using for, and this is just a spa, one of the spas I independent contract for. I use I use the yearly as my, you know, what I've got going in and out this month that I know in advance. For birthdays, my iPhone payments, everything like that. And then this was December. I started at least the monthly in this one, because the daily didn't start in this one. Now the small Hobonichi only has the yearly, monthly, and daily. The cousin has the weekly, but not this one. And then for my daily, and then it has a couple page note section, like a 2-page note section, and then you go right into the daily, and this was today. Just some stuff I had to do, and then I've got a couple. So what I'm going to do for the month of January is figure out what I'm actually going to use the daily for. I haven't decided yet. Do I want to write down my to-do list here, or keep it on the weekly? Do I want to put my to-do list, my grocery list, whatever? Do I want to use it this way where it's just work, my chores, and what I'm doing with the family? Do I want to use it as a journaling page, and things like that? So I used the first 3 days for sample writing and just kind of went ahead and did a sample. This is actually for today, but I sampled it because I'm still deciding. And then what I'm basically going to do for the rest of the month, I have some different things that I'm doing on different days written in, but left space to see what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to try it as a meal tracker on the 7th and see how that works. I'm going to try it as just a to-do list and like major things that need to be done. And then from here, maybe I'll track coupon group and what we did in coupon group and what I'm going to do for couponing. I might track this for couponing. So, because I do a lot of extreme couponing. So, there's a couple of things that I'm going to be able to use the Hobonichi for that I haven't decided. And then, of course, I'm over decorating on people's birthdays. Too bad. So then, in this, hold the phone. There we go. I had to take my debit cards out. I took my, here you are. I took my dividers from my recollections planners and some duct tape. I needed this isn't permanent. I needed a wallet insert on the fly. I have an Etsy order in, but I needed one on the fly. Well, I don't have an Etsy order in my cart. I have like 4 different ones and I can't decide. So I don't know which one to try. And I know a lot of places don't have a return policy, so I'm not sure what to do. Please put down in the comments below if anybody has a suggestion on the best wallet to use. I might be going with Planner Candy. I haven't perused any further than her covers, so I'm going to peruse through the covers and see what, through the wallets. I believe she has like some wallet inserts in there. I'm going to peruse and see what's going on there. But this is what I'm using for now. So I took my two of my inserts, duct taped them together, and then I did a tip-in as you can see, I did a tip-in with an old Filofax card holder. Cut the top off here to put stamps in. That's to hold stamps. And that's what I'm using for my cards right now. And then I made this folder out of one of those dollar spot folders. And here's the other side of it. And I just have some stickers. I have this extra manila one in here. This is a tester folder. I'm going to test having a double folder system in here and see if I like it. So I haven't got anything in this yet. I just want to test the bulkiness of it and will I use it. So in here I've got, these came with my moleskin, I believe. Yep, these came with my moleskin. And I keep them in here because I really like them. I actually really like the moleskin stickers a lot. I have a tag. I'm always turning these into bookmarks for my just whatever to remember. I have an extra Target dollar spot plastic sticky pocket, and actually I have one here in the front. I forgot to show you guys. And then I have some highlighter labels and that, and then the front of this I just have some dots and then some receipts from TJ Maxx. And then in this last section, I actually took this off of a 2-year calendar. I was going to cut the 2-year calendar and use it as a monthly, and then I got my hobonichi and was like, ah, that was it. I was going to end up using the 2-year for my son's stuff because by he ended up not wanting to do sports, so I didn't need it. So I took the cover because I love the hydrangeas and the purple and the vintage. I'm very into 1940s and vintage stuff right now. So, and then I just put some flower fabric washi here. And this is to hold my sticky notes. I got a big sticky note thing from Christmas Tree Shop and I love it. And that's where I got those from because it had the grid sticky notes. And then I just have this ideas book, and it's going to be like I'm trying to figure out a YouTube schedule, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to call the days for my new YouTube schedule coming up in January. So I am working on the new YouTube schedule, and it will be a set schedule that I will stick to. Third week in January. Is it the third or fourth week in January? I believe it's the 26th is when I start filming January 26th. Is when my schedule opens up enough for me to start filming 3 videos every Thursday. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So starting end of January, we're going to start having regular videos. I will do my best to have regular videos at least once a week until then. At least 1 video a week until then. This is this week. I do not have a plan with me because I've already done the plan with me for the month. My plan with me is they're going to be monthly plan with me's where I plan out my whole month. On the weekly and on the monthly, all in 1 video. That's just going to be how I do. I might split into 2, but for now it's going to be the 1 video. So that is all I got in here now. I want to figure out how to cover the back of this because I don't like the barcode. And that's it. That's all I have in here right now. So I want to, if anybody, oh, you can see my feet. My foot was numb. It fell asleep. Sorry. There goes my legs in camera view. So what I basically want to know is what kind of videos do we want to see? Do you want to see more walkthroughs? I can show you my walkthrough. Right now I could show you my walkthrough on my accounting. I can show you a dummy page that I have set up. On how I'm going to do the accounting for in my hobonichi cousin, and then I'm going to do some craft videos on some planner stuff I'm going to be putting in the store as well. So, or I may not put them in the store, just some ideas that I have that might help us all. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see for videos. Please comment. Let me know what you want to see. I want to put out content that you guys like, because if you're interested in something, I will research it. I will buy it. I will try it out. I will review it. I will try it. If you want to see it, I'll try it. Let me know what you want to see. Blessed be Mary Part. Have a great night. Happy New Year.